What a start to the NHL playoffs for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Oh my gosh. You all know that I'm not in my normal place, and if you guys do not know, I am in Los Angeles, California for the week. So round one, at least the first 4 games or so, will be uploaded around this time because of the time difference, of course, and the availability, of course, of being able to do these videos. But holy smokes, what a game one for the Toronto Maple Leafs. 5-0 whomping over the Tampa Bay Lightning, and the Leafs now lead the series 1-0. Obviously, it's only one game, right? You can win 5-0. You can win 2-1 in overtime. Doesn't matter. It's one game. However, the Leafs went out there today, and they made a statement. And we talk about it so often with this team. You don't have to be this massively physical team. Play your game. Use your legs. That's what makes the Leafs dangerous. And so often today, they were so dangerous because of their legs. And it was so beautiful to watch. It really, really was. Let's get to the first period here. And late in that first period, Ondrej Kase, great to see him back out there. Picks up the puck about the red line on the goal line there. And he fires the puck back to the point to Jake Muzzin, who just walks into it, but it wasn't full. It was more or less a snapshot from Jake Muzzin, and it had eyes. And then a heck of a screen in front from Ilya Mikheyev, and Vasilevsky has to go move over to his left, but he's too late as he goes underneath the arm, and the Leafs are up 1-0. Muzzin from Mikheyev and Kase at 18-19 of the first period, and Scotiabank Arena erupts. And the boys are in front 1-0. Shots on goal were 8-5 in favor of the Leafs in that first period. And then a lot of craziness happens. Right? Obviously, the penalties were ludicrous. I think there was 11 penalties combined in the game, which is pretty crazy. We move ahead to the second period, though. And Leafs get one of those power plays. Albeit this was a 5-on-3 for the Buds. And you got to capitalize on these opportunities, right? We've seen so many times how, especially in the regular season as well, the power play has been kind of iffy, hit or miss lately. However, you get a 5-on-3 in the playoffs, you got to make it count. And Matthews starts off at the point, right? Does his little curl at the back, skates in a bit, goes down low to Marner, and then everyone starts veering in on Marner, right? So Matthews curls back, and he's about the blue line, right? No one's near him because what's he doing back there? But Matthews then starts skating in hard. And Marner sees this, lays one on a platter for him, and a clapper from Matthews. It beats Vasilevsky. And I saw that play, and I'm like, okay, that is something different we have not seen very much of. And I love it. It's playoff hockey. You got to innovate yourself. You got to do different things. And the Leafs are up 2-0 over the Tampa Bay Lightning. Marner and Tavares grab the assist in the goal at 6:18 of the second period, but still lots of hockey to play, so let's not get too excited. Tampa gets a power play, and we're like, okay, this is going to be tough. But the forecheck pressure down low is incredible in our defensive zone. And they try to spin it back to the point to Hedman. It's a bouncing puck. He tries to knock it down. He can't. And goes David Kampf. And David Kampf, he basically had a breakaway. And then Victor Hedman dives for it to try and smack the puck away. But he missed it because David Kampf kind of pokes it ahead of him. And Kampf's away to the races. And he beats Vasilevsky, low blocker. And I'm like, well, hold on a second. Short-handed goal for David Kampf on Andrei Vasilevsky on a breakaway because he made a great play and beat Victor Hedman. I'm like, what? Who? David Kampf. What an incredible play. Short-handed. Marner gets the lone assist there at 9:27. I think he might have actually been down low who spun it around to the point. That goes at 9:27 of the second period. And the Leafs are up 3-0. And I'm like, okay, the effort, the on-puck pressure, the speed was all used there, and you're up 3-0. But still lots of hockey to play. We can't get too excited yet. With under 4 minutes to play, though, I mean, what an incredible job by the Leafs in this one. Morgan Rielly. I mean, first of all, let's talk about the pass from Austin Matthews. He's going down the middle of the ice, and he goes a backhand feed. It goes off the boards, but Morgan Rielly's cutting down the left wing, so it goes off the boards and right to his tape. And he's already in full stride. So it looks like he's going to go around the back of the net. But he centers it to Mitch Marner, who's trailing the play. Again, using your speed and staying spread out, being smart, making these crisp tape passes. And he finds Marner, and he's all alone. But they have a screen in front. I can't remember who it was standing right in front of the net of Andrei Vasilevsky. I don't know if Vasilevsky thought Marner was going to go to the backhand, but he slides to the wrong side. Marner cuts to the inside. He's got a wide open cage, and he buries it. Marner, the schneid. So people can now be quiet about Marner and Matthews not being playoff performers because they've been massive contributors in this game, and the Leafs are up 4-0. Matthews and Riley grab assists in that goal at 16:39 in the second period, and the Leafs go into the third up 4-0. Shots on the goal in that second period were 11-11, and they outscored the Lightning 3-0. So we're sitting here, okay, 4-0, you're pretty confident, right? You got to find a way to close this game strong. And in that third period, right, you can't take your foot off the gas pedal, and the Leafs just didn't. They just didn't take their foot off the gas, and it was beautiful to watch. It really, really was. Ondrej Kase fires the puck around the boards, just looking for a change, but Auston Matthews coming on the ice, and Auston Matthews, again, on puck pressure is so crucial, because if he's just being lazy and skating in the zone, he ain't getting this play. But it goes off the boards, and Vasilevsky goes out to get the puck. Problem, couldn't get it, and he's out of his net, and the puck hits him in front of the net to Auston Matthews, and he buries it. So a bad play by Vasilevsky, but Matthews with the effort and the whereabouts to get to that loose puck and in the quick release, and he buries it for his second of the game. Riley and Kase grab assist in the goal at 8:16, and the Leafs are up 5-0. I mean, is it actually going to happen? Like, I understand it's only one game, so I'm not going to get too excited, but talking about this specific game and seeing what this Leaf team can do when they put their mind to it, when they put the effort in, it's remarkable. Shots on goal in the third period. 14-8 in the third period. I understand they were down 4-0. I get that. But it's playoff hockey. And who's the desperate team in that 4-0 deficit? Obviously the Tampa Bay Lightning. You have shot them 14-8. An incredible job. Shots on goal in the game were 33-24 in favor of the Buds. Special teams wise, wild. I mean, there were some fights. There was a line brawl as well. It had a little bit of everything going on in this game today. They were 0 for 5 on their power play, and they gave up a shorthanded goal. The Leafs were 1 for 6 on our power plays, and obviously the shorty. So definitely won the special teams battle there, and which is crucial for this Leaf team. And key guys in the game. Jack Campbell, we talked about it in the last video, right? He didn't play in that finale, in that final game of the season against the Boston Bruins. He played against Detroit, got the shutout, was feeling good going into the playoffs. Where we talked about Jack Campbell, right? He's all a mental game kind of guy, right? If he's not feeling himself, it's not going well. And he finished the regular season with a shutout against Detroit, albeit, the Leafs dominated and didn't get a whole lot of action, but he made all the saves. And today, he didn't really face many high-grade opportunity chances. He only had 24 shots in it. There was a few good shots, but again, smothering, no rebounds. He was phenomenal. No goals on 24 shots for Jack Campbell. He was outstanding. And of course, I couldn't bring the soup can with me, but you guys know it's here in spirit. And listen to this. The people that everyone has talked about as not being playoff performers, not doing anything in the playoffs. So the 60 goals in the regular season is great. Let's see them do it in the playoffs. Marner not scoring last year in the postseason against Montreal, and everyone's like, this guy's useless. Trade him. Matthews had 2 goals and an assist. Marner had a goal and 2 assists. We talked about it in the preview. Your best players have to be your best players. And Marner and Matthews were incredible today. And they led the charge to the 5-0 win. But also shout-outs to Riley and Ondrej Kase, who had 2 assists each. Great to see Kase back out there and making an impact, albeit that was probably one of the easiest assists he's had. He literally just dumped the puck in, and he hit the primary assist. So pretty crazy stuff for him. Riley with a couple of apples in the game. I thought he had a really explosive game. The team overall, defensively looked phenomenal. Brody was incredible. I thought Giordano looked great. Everybody they played their part. You see what happens when the Leafs play their game. They can win games like this. It's beautiful to watch, Leaf fans. It really, really is. Now, it's great. We can talk about this game all night long, but it's one game. And game 2 at Scotiabank Arena. Shout out to all the Leaf fans at Scotiabank Arena, by the way. It was loud. It was great. It's the way it's supposed to be in one of the biggest hockey markets in all of hockey. In all of sports, I guess you could say. The Toronto Maple Leafs, Leaf fan base, we've known, obviously, a lot of suits down in the front because it's so expensive. This and that. It's quiet during the regular season. But what an atmosphere tonight at Scotiabank Arena, especially when you're winning 5-0 against Tampa Bay Lightning. You did a great job. Now, expect Tampa to come out in game 2 with fire. They're going to be raring and ready to go to lay a beat down on you in game 2. So, how are the Leafs going to react? Are they going to continue to play their game in game 2 like they did here and just kind of keep riding that momentum? Because if you win that game, you're putting a lot of pressure on Tampa. And that's exactly where you want to put them, considering, they played back-to-back years in the Stanley Cup final. They played a lot of hockey. And if you're laying a beat down early, you're doing a lot of great things. Now, obviously, Game 2, though, goes on Wednesday, 7:30 puck drop there at Scotiabank Arena. Obviously, for me, it'll be 4:30 because you guys know where I am. However, the Buds looks to go up 2-0 against Tampa Bay Lightning. Look, it's not going to be easy. Like I said, they're going to come back with fire. They're back-to-back Stanley Cup champions for a reason. But for the boys, they went out there in Game 1, and they needed to, with a purpose, and show them, hey, we're not just going to lie down and get beaten again in the first round. We're here to play. We're here to stay. And Game 1 was phenomenal, but you got to win 4 first. All right? You got to win 4. And that's all there is to it. Okay, Leaf fans? So you know what? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and you enjoyed the game this evening, smack that like button. Do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys not already. Comment down below thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. What you like, what you not like from today's game for the Toronto Maple Leafs. There's really not much to not like. Twitter link is down below, so follow up, send me a DM, all that great stuff. The Instagram link is also down below, so follow up there if you guys have not done so already. And I will talk to you guys Jay's Edition, Game 2 of the 3-game set against the Yankees. That goes tomorrow night as they're at Rogers Center. Alec Manoah, Jamison Taillon is a pitching matchup, 7:07 first pitch there. And as for the Toronto Maple Leafs, they're in action, Game 2 between the Leafs and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Game 2, round 1 on Wednesday night, 7:30 puck drop there at Scotiabank Arena. All right, so thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the game tonight. We'll talk to you guys then.